Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Happy Thursday to you all. This is one of the most highly anticipated debuts for me in terms of K-pops and in terms of really just the entire genre at the moment. Because today marks the day that we welcome in a brand new supergroup to the world of K-pop. Supergroups have been such a time because you get a combination of artists you never would have expected in the past. Super M from SM. And then you have little like one-off groups here and there. Of course, SM recently brought back the supergroup idea with Girls on Top. I guess if you kind of go in the direction of elimination style shows, you had Girls Reavers and Fevers that came out of it. But this is the first like in-person supergroup that we've had in a hot minute, it feels like. And I'm very much excited about it because it has so many artists that I absolutely adore and love. This is EL7Z, the final seven out of Queendom Puzzle. So who do we have? We have Haiki's Huiso, we have Rocket Punch's Yoni, we have Wua's Nana, we have Lovely's K, we have former CLC's Yoon, we have Purple Kiss's Yuki, and we have Wuju Sonya's Yoram. That is a stacked lineup, and interestingly enough, like apart from Nana, who has been involved in music in terms of her being like a music show host, every single person that's been featured in the EL7Z lineup has had music drops this year. Like K and Yoram had OSTs this year. Purple Kiss, Haiki, and Purple Kiss, Haiki, and Rocket Punch have had releases within the past month. Yeon made her solo debut this year. It's like, this is so cool. I love the concept of this. So let's get into it. Title track, Cheeky. DJ, intro me. I just want to get into it. I have no idea what the concept they've gone for is. We're going to be doing an album listen for it as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But EL7Z's Cheeky. Send it one time. Let the frame rate sort itself out naturally. Hello, Miss Huiso. Okay. Break apart the vocals with the rapper in the middle. Oh, why is this bridge super dreamy, or pre-chorus super dreamy? Oh, this was not the direction I expected this chorus to go following the verse. Post-chorus? What just happened? Hold on. There was a that clarinet was a sample of something. Clarinet? It might have been an oboe. That's a sample of something. I'm gonna go back to that later. But this entire second verse is just kind of smacked me in the face a little bit. Hold on. And that melody sequence to finish that pre-chorus also really interesting. What is happening? What? Okay, this song is a trip. Oh. Huh. Well then. Right, let me try and process this very quickly. Um, let me tell you, that is as roller coaster of a song as you're going to get in 2023 for me. Wow. Okay. This song, kind of like every single like thing I was anticipating about the song, completely thrown out the window. And yet they've still managed to like switch it up even beyond what I could have imagined. What is that? Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run it again because overwhelmed and lost is where I am at the moment. It's not a bad thing. Up until this point, I'll be honest, I was a little bit worried. I thought maybe we would get something akin to Kitsch's chorus, where, and I mean, it kind of did in the post chorus to be fair, but was worried this was going to be another rhythm heavy, kind of repetitive chorus type song. And knowing the talent that's capable from this group, I was a little bit worried that like the talent was going to be underutilized in the title track. Thankfully, that wasn't the case because this pre-chorus exists, and this pre-chorus and chorus combo is absolutely glorious. So, Kay, take it away. That that melodic sequence going down, down, down is not a regular thing you would see in pop, at least not at those intervals, which is very interesting. Yeah, it goes past the home note, so yeah, 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 yeah. It goes one step too far past the home note, so it's not a fifth. In da 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 would be da 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 would be what you kind of would expect, but instead it goes da 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 da. It goes one past what the original, what the bass note should be, and that makes it so interesting. That gives it so much character. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that's the bass note of the first chord in the chorus. And this chorus too is so bright and it's so kind of like cuddly and bubbly. And then we get into the semantic satiation moment. Using that to break apart a really pretty and like almost flowy chorus, I think is really smart. Again, it's not my go-to type of pop music, so I mean that will be a personal preference thing. I would be fine if it didn't have it, but that's just me. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of a kind of repetitive chorus like that. It will grow on me. Give it time, it will grow on me. Okay, second verse. That 100% is a sample of a classical piece. I know. Give me 2 seconds. I'm looking into that. I have to find it. Hold on. Okay, it's taken a little bit of searching, but I'm pretty sure this is it. It's Dance of the Maidens by Borodin. Like, I'm pretty sure that that is the same sample that is used in the back of Yeon's verse. The latest in a growing collection of K-pop songs that are sampling classical music. We'd love to see it. Okay, back on track though. Interesting that this time around, at least in the second verse, we don't really get that melodic break. Or, I guess, in the first verse, it was the rapping that broke apart the melodic flow. This time, we didn't get a whole lot of melody to break apart that rap flow. I mean, Yoram had her moment there, but it wasn't like the really kind of smooth vocal to start, or that we got at the start. And I think that differentiation between the two is really interesting, because it's making its intent clear that the second verse is made to be a more rapping based verse. And it's very clear that it's being treated that way, especially with, Yoon having her chunk in the first half. Yeah, that pre-chorus is gorgeous, though. Also, shout out vocalist Yuki. Love to see it. Being a Yuki bias, love to see it. This is crazy. That is a wild bridge. They've taken the intensity and kicked it up another notch. And to have not the audacity, but have the confidence to take a bridge that one gear higher than the chorus that it succeeded from, that's crazy. That's crazy. But also the melody of this post-chorus bridge, spectacular. I wish we had more of it, to be honest. Get K involved in it on the second half, maybe. Also, can we get K a little bit forward in the mix for this final chorus? Okay, and the fact that that cheeky part is kind of exclusive to the post chorus, I'm okay with. I will let it slide. Yeah, I'm impressed. This is I won't say this is exactly what I wanted, but this is what I wanted. I want a supergroup, and I want a song that showcases the pure talent of a supergroup like this. So I'm okay. I'm pleasantly surprised with this. Watching this has shown me a couple things. One, I didn't realize how kind of gentle the majority of the vocalists are in this group in terms of their color. Like Huiso and Kei can absolutely belt their hearts out. But apart from that, like the main vocal parts are actually pretty gentle, which is really interesting. Two, I love that the rappers are getting vocal moments and they're not just like. I was a little bit concerned about how the rappers were going to be treated in this lineup because when you really kind of look into and like break down K-pop songs where it's a group that's got very strong vocalists and very strong rappers, oftentimes you don't ever see an overlap, especially with rappers going into the vocalist side, because they're just like given the rapping role and that's it. So I like that we got rappers on main vocal parts scattered throughout the song in little quantities here and there. Um, Yeah, this song is just a whole trip. It really is a whole trip. And I imagine people who followed Queendom Puzzle very closely could probably say that this song is kind of like a musical representation of what the viewers went through in terms of following the show. But it very much does take you on a journey. It takes you to a whole lot of places, makes you feel a whole lot of emotion. But at the end of the day, it's seven extremely talented artists from completely different companies with groups that have completely different concepts coming together and pull off something that's honestly kind of standout for me because this is a style of music, especially in the girl group scene right now, that who does a sound that's close to this? Did a girl group marathon yesterday, and I'm trying to think back on those groups. Like this has the loudness of it. This has the intense rapping that you'd expect from a lineup that has both Yeun of CLC and Yuki from Purple Kiss in it. It's got all the vocal moments that you want with a lineup that has Kei and Huiso in it. I would have. I want to see what a performance of this would look like because I want to see Nana and Yoram absolutely pop off on choreo. But I'm very excited to where who runs this group. I forget who runs this group, but I'm very curious to see where they take this group and what the rest of the album is going to sound like. Because that album list for the 7 Up album I'm recording next, so keep your eyes peeled for that if you're interested. But that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let's work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to may brighten up someone else's day today. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy in there who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend and ally, a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.